Attorney claimed the victim of a robbery allegedly committed by the same suspect who hit Janae was dead. And that's why the case didn't go to trial. Well, Fox Files investigator Chris Hayes caught up with the bewildered family of that robbery victim. And Chris, he is not dead.
No, Mandy, you're correct. He's not. He's alive. And if this false claim was not distressing enough to the family, it's made exponentially worse that the claim is tied to the devastating crash that's changed Janae's life.
For her to lose both legs and to be in the hospital in the condition she's in, I felt so sorry for her family. And I truly feel that us, the St. Louisans, let the whole family down.
He's talking about Saturday's crash that cost 17-year-old Janae Edmondson her legs.
This never should have happened. This guy should have been incarcerated. He should not have been in that car for this even to happen.
He knows because he says his son was robbed by the same man 3 years ago. Crash suspect Daniel Riley was charged in that 2020 robbery. The courts say he's since violated house arrest 51 times with no consequence. And prosecutors delayed his trial that was scheduled for last July. This week, the circuit attorney's office said it was delayed because the victim died, Dandridge's son.
Yeah, obviously he's alive. He just left to go to work. He's a young kid. He's 20 years old. He does all kinds of stuff. He's perfectly healthy. Healthy as a 20-year-old boy can be.
Dandridge says he distinctly remembers hearing the real reason given by the assistant prosecutor at the time when it came out in open court.
She was on her honeymoon, and she didn't have time to review the case.
Circuit Attorney Kim Gardner did not answer our requests for an interview, but Fox 2's Elliot Davis talked with the office's chief trial assistant about the mistake.
There had been a death certificate with a name that was similar that had been electronically attached to that file from another defendant's case that had an ancillary case to it.
If you're going to prosecute someone and or put it in prison, you'd think you know whose name is who the victim is and who the suspects are and that kind of stuff. I'm in disbelief that how could you get that wrong?
Despite the tremendous stress over this situation and questions about whether the prosecutor's office can appropriately handle his son's case, Dandridge says he'll be at every hearing as long as he's notified.
So, Chris, are you saying he has not been notified about the hearings?
Yes, he told me that he wasn't told about a recent hearing. And in fact, he says he wasn't told, his family wasn't told about any of the 51 ankle bracelet violations.
A lot of folks will find that hard to believe.
Exactly. All right, Chris.